And we're back. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to When the Cookie Crumbles. I'm Susan Reddick. I am your host, and this is part 2 of Pastor Angela Davis. And you know what? Last time we were here, we talked about what did you do, your ministry,
Yes.
that sort of thing. Now I want to get into the serial entrepreneur, okay, that you are. All right, so the first thing I want to do is talk about Dream City.
Okay.
Dream City, okay? There's been some controversy, a little bit of gossip. I wouldn't say controversy, just gossip, okay? But about the fact that Dream City, it's a church and an entertainment center.
It's an event center that hosts the church inside of it.
And it's actually 2 different names, right?
Yes. So Dream City is the event center component.
Okay.
And that was birthed out of City of Life Ministries.
Okay.
That's our gift to the community.
Yeah.
And so a lot of controversy come because most mindsets is try to put us in a box to say, how do a church and an event center that hosts parties and have alcohol in it be under the same roof? And that's the thing everybody's trying to figure out.
Yeah.
How is this possible? And I said, well, at the end of the day, they've been doing it for years. If you zoom in and you go across the street and you'll see that I call white people light-skinned brothers and sisters.
Yeah.
And they've been doing it for years. They've been having, you go on International Drive, you see their First Baptist Convention Center and Event Center, and guess what? They rent it out to pop stars. They rent it out to whoever have the money. They rent it out to.
You're right.
So,
you're right.
Like I said before, God gave us a different type of ministry. I think people need to mind their business and learn how to stay out of God's business and understand everybody's assignment is different. But all together, we are a community of believers, and as long as we change it one life at a time, we're doing a good job.
They might be a little upset because they didn't think of it first.
Absolutely.
I'm
trying to do it.
I'm serious. That building been empty forever. It used to be a Bally's or something like that, right?
Yeah.
And it's genius because I remember I first came there because I told you I come to church there and I worship, and at that point you hadn't opened the Experience. That's a bigger venue.
Yes.
Okay, and so then you just moved it over, and I mean, I heard some miraculous stuff that you can go underneath, and I need to come and take a tour myself. Okay,
We have basement.
I need to.
Studio.
Yeah, well, first of all, I come, and ain't no bigger Christian than me. Okay, I'm just going on tell you, I'm a Christian too. And I love the fact that you can have live music. I come to Thursday Night Live. I support Taisha. There's live music, and it's grown folks. It's a safe place for grown. There's security, and I love it. So it's a good place, and I have been there. Then I'll come the next morning and be right there for church, and it's an altogether atmosphere, different atmosphere.
Right.
So I think it's
and
a
so
wonderful
on
thing.
Sunday we rent out that facility, our ministry, from the Dream City Event Center, just like any other church or rent from. Because when we had a building just for the church. When we had a flood, we had to go rent at another event center. So I said, why not do our own event center and then rent from our event center?
And you just keep it business. And that's the proper way to do business too.
And Dream City our assignment is to go into the mountain of arts and to be a support system for the people that's creative, those who like to sing, those who like to express themselves through the arts, whether it's plays or fashion shows. So our assignment is not just to put priest collars on people and be religious and sit up with priest collars and see who can out preach each other. Yeah. Our assignment is to teach principles that they can use on a day-to-day basis, as well as to get up underneath the people who want to be a pop star, who want to be a singer or R&B singer, and be their support system. Because what if Michael Jackson had a church supporting him? Because when your name get big, you can't come to church, but you can bring church to them. Secretly, privately. Who's in the back cheering them on, supporting them, respecting them, telling them I believe in you. And so that's what our assignment is. It's not to do the traditional church. And so
Michael Jackson's at church, I'm gonna be trying to get a picture.
Come on. Okay. Exactly. But see, our church has that component to it where a famous person could come and we're not gonna flop over them, but we have a culture that respects the influencer. because that's what they are. They're influencer. But we understand they need to get their soul fed too. And so we would not be, we will give them their privacy if they come to our ministry. And so our ministry is really called Dream City, right? That's our undercover ministry. That's our gift we give to the community. And what we have been able to do is birth people out in the mountain of arts and entertainment.
Yeah.
And so
right there in Pine Hill.
Right here in Pine Hills.
Okay.
And it's been a joy. I actually met some great people. We had the privilege to birth someone called Angel Unleash. She wanted to be Mary J. Blige for one night, and we made her dreams come true.
I was there. I know her. It was, and it was actually my anniversary, but we came there first, and we went and celebrated it.
It's about helping people birth their dreams, helping them make their dreams come true. It's not about us. It's about how can we serve you.
You know what? I think that you can reach more people in ministry if you're more relatable.
Absolutely.
It's if young people, especially got a lot of young people, if they think you've never been through anything, it's hard to reach them.
Right.
Because you're just too perfect and you don't understand me and what I'm going through. But if you're relatable and they can see that you've gone through some of those things.
Yes.
So you talked about pop stars. You got something going on here with Kayla.
Yes.
Tell me about Kayla. That's your daughter.
I'm a pastor that has birthed a pop star called Kayla.
You know what?
I like to say that because I mess up heads with they go, how can you be a pastor and your daughter's a pop star? Easy.
That has been nothing but a blessing for her. I mean, that's so awesome that your parents can own a facility.
Yes.
That can help you reach your dreams.
Yes.
So
absolutely.
Tell me about her. She just had a show.
Yes, it's been exciting to watch her go through her journey. She actually was a tennis player and she stopped because of fear, realizing we have to do ministry and she still have to go to her tennis match. And then
so she can play tennis.
Yes. And so she immediately walked away from her investment of over 5 years of tennis being the next Serena, right?
Uh-huh.
And when she woke up and just let fear stop her, she allowed fear to rob her of her dreams. Mm-hmm. So this one night she kept having dreams that Michael Jackson was giving her the glove. She didn't understand. I didn't understand it, and basically we just now getting the answers of why she kept having years worth of dreams about Michael Jackson giving her the glove. Recently, she just woke up. Never sung before, always danced. Mm-hmm. Hip hop dancer.
She's a real dancer.
Now she's singing and she wrote like 30-something songs in 30 days. Like,
oh wow.
Yes, amazing. And she just kind of living her dream. She decided to take her power back and face her Goliath of fear. And she did her first concert, like you said.
Right there at Dream City.
At Dream City. And I'm talking about I sat there in that chair and I just like, wow, there was
really, like 700 people there, right?
Yes. And it's ministering to kids. It was kids there, 5-year-old. It was grown, grown.
Family
it
friendly.
Was a family-friendly environment. Right. And I'm telling you, a lot of people wrote me letters saying they left there without her ever opening up a Bible. They left there saying, I'm dreaming too small. While she was singing, I heard, I'm dreaming too small, and I was like, wow.
That's how you're reaching people. Well, you know what? I'm excited about it because I have a daughter that's a performer and stuff, and that has encouraged me. I'm like, hey, I need to go over here and talk to the Davises and see what I need. Y'all done set a model. I just need to know what the model so I can follow for my daughter. You got the place. I'm excited about that.
We actually built a music studio recently.
Really?
Yes.
All at Dream City?
Yes, at Dream City.
Oh my
God! Which will be open to the public very soon.
So that's another form of revenue.
Yes, we actually opened our own record label company just to protect her because in the mountain of arts and entertainment, there are sharks that prey on artists, and so we decide to get a record label company to make sure she don't get preyed upon.
Yeah. You're gonna do it yourself.
Yes, absolutely. And so she's getting ready to be at Fusion Fest. She's getting ready. She just got an invitation to Fusion Fest as well as taking tours around the colleges and high schools and middle schools.
All right, I'm excited. You know what? Now I know what excites you. that entrepreneurship.
Yes.
All of that's your.
That's my heart right there.
Yeah.
Because I get to take the titles off and be me. And be in the background. I'll be back there. You'll see me if it's an event, if it's a concert, right? We had a concert with Jeezy. He's a celebrity. when he came in the bag, you know, I was able to pray with him. I was able to talk to him and just be myself. And I, you know, it's different ones that came through there, some great name people, Plies and different ones. And
well, you know, the
like
next
that.
time Keith Sweater,
Keith
LL
Sweater
Cool J come, I want to come and work on the back team. I want to be in charge of everything.
You know, everybody
okay?
want to be in
Make it last forever. Oh, yes. See, and then I'll be at church the next day. Okay, I might need some church the next day.
Yeah.
I am so excited about this. You know what?
Yes.
I would encourage people to stop in to
Yes.
Dream City
Absolutely.
on a Thursday night or on a Sunday morning.
Yes.
Both times, you know.
Absolutely.
You've got a lot of good things going on.
Yes.
So what I want to do is, since so we talked about what you do and the ministry, and then what you brought to the community,
Yes.
and the perform, and that's big. And people can actually
Yes.
rent your place too,
Absolutely.
and have their own functions
It's
there.
open to the public.
You got a chef.
Yes, a
You know?
kitchen there that you know called Dream Kitchen, and we serve some good wings. Everybody loves the
Oh,
wings.
I like the salmon.
Salmon,
It's
yes.
just perfect.
Yes.
You know, so you got a complete package with your event center.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay. So all right.
Last
So
night we had I just want to say this. Last night we had all the politicians there for watching the polls, and
Oh,
they had
really?
their own after party. We actually made sure they was able to have their wings and everything, and they watched it, and they had they
That
watched
was
the polls
really
to see if they won, and it was the Channel 9 News was there. I was
that's
like, wow.
you know. So I'm gonna try to schedule something that because my grandkids go there. You think I can get a family discount?
Absolutely, you filmed it now.
You know how that goes.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm excited. Okay, so all right, so we gotta wrap it up. What I want to do is I want to go back and ask you
Yes.
to give someone out there a nugget.
Okay.
I mean, somebody that has the same motivation. I mean that I wouldn't have ever thought about an event center or something like
Yes.
that, but that's big. That could take an old building and
Yes.
someone who wants to be being an entrepreneur is the hardest job in the world.
Absolutely.
You don't get no days off. When I lay down at night, I'm thinking about my next move. And when I wake up, I'm trying to jumping up to go and do that next move. So give them a nugget or give them some encouragement on what you think they should do if they want to be an entrepreneur.
Well, with Kata, she let her dream year, and this year she decided to take her power back and pick up her dream and run after it. And so I will leave with the viewers today that you might have failed. It's okay, but your failure do not define you. If it defines you, why do Jesus give you a future? Your failure does not mean that means you need to quit. It just means get the lesson out of it, get back up, get your strength back up, and try again. I think the biggest thing with our young generation is we experience failure, and then we interpret it as that's our end, and there's no more hope. But I've lost a lot of businesses. I've cried, I've suffered to sit where I'm sitting today. And if I had someone to tell me that all of this was going to be waiting on the finish line, I'm telling you, all the suffering will be worth it.
It was worth it.
It was worth it.
It
That's what I'm
was
trying to
worth
say.
it.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Yes.
I'll do it all over again.
Good.
All over again.
I'm excited. This is exciting.
Yes.
Just trying to think of any more discounts I can get before we close out. A family discount or something. I got you. I might not get this close to you again. Okay. So thank you, Pastor, Mother, Wife,
Mama D.
Mama D.
They call me Mama D.
All right. Entrepreneur.
Yes.
Manager,
Yes.
because you get ready to manage Kata.
Yes.
A little bit of everything.
Mama, what they call it? Mama manager.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. So ain't
Somebody told me,
nobody
and I was
gonna
like,
mess
oh,
with her.
It was like, oh, so you're the mama manager. I was like,
Yeah. You know what? Just take me along with you, because since you're a pastor and everything, some things you can't do. So I'll get up there and tell them off for you.
absolutely.
Hold on here, okay? I don't have no title behind my name.
Yeah.
Okay. I thank you for being with us. I'm glad that you shared your story. I'm glad that I wanted you to talk about that dream city and the church and and clear that up.
Yeah.
So that's just gossip. So. And like you say, and get you some business, and then I'm talking about the people who gossip and get you some business, and then you might get you a business, okay?
Absolutely.
So I'm excited about that. if you are sitting out there and you have a story you want to tell, if you got a business or a product or something that you're trying to bring to fruition, to life, hit us up on our Facebook page on When the Cookie Crumbles, and we'll get you on the show. And I'm Susan Reddick. I'm your host. I'm so glad. Thank you again.
Yes.
And we will see you next week on When the Cookie Crumbles. Bye-bye, everybody.